It's strange, isn't it? You're not that good looking, but your personality is very nice.
The marriage counselor was groaning in wonder as she looks at the papers. I'm Akira Matayoshi, who has failed his 99th matchmaking so far. I've been called a nuisance for counselors after I registered with a dating service here. Haha.
I don't think girls will ever regret marrying you after 10 or 20 years from now. They're all too wrapped up in something that's right in front of their eyes.
Hajima-san, you are upset as if you're my mom.
Of course! I know very well that you are just a normal, nice person. How come you're still here?
It's because of my face, right? I'm really sorry for the inconvenience.
More importantly, if you fail 100 times in our blind dates, it will affect the reputation of our agency. We would definitely prefer for you to get a life partner on your 100th date.
The counselors here are okay. They don't give up, and they do their best to help me. I've already disgraced marriage agencies with a 100% success rate across the country.
By the way, Matayoshi-san, there's actually a new woman who registered yesterday, but she wants an ugly one at any rate.
Yeah, it's sad when you get refused, but it makes me nervous when a woman is so enthusiastic.
Well, I think that's a normal reaction, but we would like you to see her, Matayoshi-san.
I'm the ugliest guy in the marriage service.
You're brave! You're the man!
What kind of woman is she, by the way?
Well, she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Huh? On the day of the blind date, the woman who showed up right in front of me was a real beauty. Her well-rounded looks were like a doll. So much so that the production company could have said she was one of the most beautiful women in 1,000 years or something.
I'm Aoi Mido.
Wow! Even her voice is beautiful. Oh, I'm Akira Matayoshi. How could such a beautiful woman want to see an ugly guy? She looks as if she had full-body surgery or something.
A full-body surgery.
What? Was it coming out of my mouth?
No. People who see me suspect I'm a full-body cyborg. I've been accused of being a doll who sucked out her owner's soul.
What?
People are so overwhelmed by my appearance that they won't engage with me properly. Some people get so surprised they can't stand up just by the mere act of me moving and speaking. Everyone, they don't see me as a human being or even a living thing.
You seem to have much more serious problems than I thought.
I didn't choose to be born like this. But even my parents are not that beautiful. Rather, this must be some kind of curse. I wish I had been born more normal. I wish I was ugly.
It must be hard to be too beautiful, even though people say beautiful women have a benefit.
There's nothing to gain. Everywhere I go, there are crazy adults clamoring to get me into show business. They say I'm a cash cow. I've been withdrawn ever since I graduated from middle school because I was afraid to meet people.
Ah, that's why she's not being on the topic despite her beauty. Well, so why did you decide to suddenly start looking for a partner?
My mother is suffering from an incurable disease.
Incurable? Cancer?
She doesn't give me any details, but she says that she can't die until she sees her grandchildren's faces, and that she has always dreamed of living until they come of age, and stuff like that.
I don't have any solid reason, but I don't feel like her mother is suffering from an incurable disease.
But I don't want my child to inherit my genes and withdraw just like me. At the very least, I want my child to be born ugly. Marry me! Give me the ugly gene!
Duh, the proposal line is hilarious. I don't know much about you, and I don't think it's a good idea to say such a thing.
I can tell. Akira-san is extremely ugly.
Think more about how you say it.
Oh, no, I'm talking about your superior personality. I've heard from Tajima-san that you're not twisted for an ugly guy, and that you're just a nice guy in general.
What the heck, Tajima-san? Look, it's an arranged marriage, so can you tell me about your hobbies and interests?
My hobby is to search for people on social media who lament that they are ugly, and I'd say, you're wonderful just the way you are.
Won't you get blocked right away?
Yeah, I leave a genuine comment though.
What else?
And a little effort to be ugly.
Well, how?
I tried to gain weight first, until the point I became ugly. And yet, I'm not the type of person who gains weight at all.
I'm so jealous.
I've been eating all the sweets and staying up late trying to hone in on my unhealthiness. And I can't even get out of shape because of my healthy body.
You're blessed.
I hate pain and I don't dare to hurt my face. I have no choice but to practice using foul language now. They say that if your mind is ugly, your face gets ugly too. So...
Wow, you're a hard worker.
I'm not worthy of being Akira-san's wife after all, am I?
Oh, so bright. Mida-san really only has the elements of beauty and negativity and weirdness. It's like a gap that you ate a cake and it tasted like natto. Mida-san is still an amazingly beautiful woman. It's like a dream to have a wife like you. I'll be so happy.
Are you sure?
Yes, but you want to have a child, don't you, Mida-san? An ugly child, ugly person has his own struggles. First of all, no child will be happy when they hear that their parents are happy that they are ugly, no matter who calls them ugly. They want their parents to tell them that they are unconditionally pretty. I understand your feelings. You were so beautiful that you went through a painful experience, and that you don't want your child to feel the same way. But whether the child is cute or not, I don't want you to have my child unless you have a strong will to love and protect your own child.
Lovely! Cool!
Huh?
You're right. It's the ego of parents who wish for their kids to be ugly.
Oh, well...
I knew Akira-san was an extremely ugly man. I want to marry you. I don't care how my child looks. I want to have a child with you.
I'm so ugly now. But I don't see the point that you choose me just because I'm ugly.
I kept sending comments to self-proclaimed ugly people on social media, and I started feeling attached to them.
I guess she's used to seeing ugly people.
I'm very aware that I'm asking for the impossible, but am I wrong to say that I like you because you're different from me?
No, not really.
It's so unfair. It's okay for someone who thinks they're ugly to admire a beautiful woman, but they think it's mean if a beautiful woman admires an ugly person.
That's because they compliment things they don't like about themselves.
I don't like my beauty, and I'm not here to make fun of all the ugly people.
I gave into the enthusiasm of a beautiful woman. Non-popular guy like me had no choice but to give in. A year later, we got married. A real Beauty and the Beast couple. And...
Hey, you ugly!
Stop! If you're going to make fun of people, I'll fight back.
Gosh, it's Matayoshi! He's a very strong fighter! Run!
Don't cry! You're not ugly.
Matayoshi-kun?
No one is ugly by looks. It's the heart hurting and laughing at people that is ugly. My son, who is currently in the 6th grade, is extremely handsome and is apparently already popular in elementary school, just like his father.